So why do you think virtual exchanges are important? Why do they matter?
I think virtual exchanges are really important because students just don't always have the option to really meet people from other countries and learn English together. They are in the ideal position to learn a language with someone else.
I think it's a brilliant way to connect people all around the world to speak a language. And also, I think for students who have a different language and choose like English as a franca lingua, it can be reassuring to be in the same position as another student and speaking in a language which is not theirs. It's less scary than being in a class with your classmates who, well, when you're a teenager, you can be scared of being judged and etc. So yeah, I think it's really less scary, less stressful.
It was very important to also learn about school systems in different countries and different perspectives on education because every country has their own setup and they have their own reasons as to why they do what they do or why they think this will be the best approach for their students. Someone from outside can ask totally different questions about why you do what you do, stuff that you don't even stop to think about it anymore because it's always been that way.
Bueno, un proyecto como eLife, en primer lugar, y a lo que a mí más me motiva como profesora es dar la oportunidad a todos los estudiantes a tener una situación de intercambio cultural. Eso es algo que damos por hecho que cualquier persona puede viajar al extranjero, pero no es así. Entonces, para algunos niños es el primer encuentro intercultural y eso es para mí un factor muy importante. En segundo lugar, por ejemplo, para enseñar el español desde donde estamos ubicados en Holanda, es difícil, ponerles en situaciones reales, aparte de la televisión o el internet, hay pocas situaciones de contacto con personas por la distancia, entonces es una forma de facilitar esa entrada de personas con otro fondo cultural dentro del aula.
I think that virtual exchange is very important because it opens the borders, because it gives the students the ideas of living, of way of life of different countries, different cultures, different people, that they can break their stereotypes, that they can feel and touch each personality. In the process of such kind of the discussion, they opened for themselves a lot, opened the country. They became broad-minded, and it helps them to grow their desire and their desire to learn English language as the lingua franca.
Well, while you're speaking, you also touch other topics. So that's, well, I know that the world is different in every place, so it's not only my reality. My reality is not the own, but it's yeah, you get to know someone else's reality actually, and I think that is enriching. And also, if I think of my students, my pupils at school, they're younger, they're less experienced, and I think it will be a great and enriching experience to get to know someone of another culture who lives in another reality, and to reflect that their own reality is not the only one.
If you don't know the person and you have a different cultural background and you just see each other, but you're not in the same room, it's just online, you don't share the same language, just the second or third language, that's all you share. You have to be more understanding and willing to understand and show more empathy in order to really communicate and connect.
So it's a bit the intercultural thing, and also it could be useful to learn a language, of course, and to not only the culture, but also to learn a language.
we had a great experience even of teaching Spanish language to my youngest students from the Spanish student sides, because they are so kind and friendly. And in spite of that difference, because in one meeting, the boys from Alfredo side were, I suppose, 13, 14 years old. They spoke to only one my student, and he was 9. After the ending, this 9 years boy just jumped to the ceiling, come to his mom and told, "Mom, can you imagine right now I have learned the word paella."
Y vuelvo a insistir que hacer la educación más real, más visible y más auténtica hace que los niños entiendan mejor el por qué están estudiando una asignatura y la hace más real el hecho de que no sale de un método, un libro, sino que, bueno, entienden el porqué de la asignatura y el para qué luego allí, en un futuro, cuando ellos sean personas independientes, ¿no? Autónomas.
I can speak on the communicate on the level of communication with the teenagers. I'm great guy.